My name is Cheryl and I'm with the CP family. I would like to share today with you some of my experiences and some of the things that I've learned while I've been working with my daughter. My daughter has autism. So today's video is going to be named How to Interact with Your Child with Autism. I'm going to go over 5 key points that will help you all to interact with your child with autism. The first point that we're going to go over is going to be understanding the world through their perspective. So understanding the world through your child's perspective, that's going to be the first step and the first key point that I'm going to share. The second step and the second important step that I'm going to share that I've learned while being with my child is how to create that safe and that supportive environment for your child, and that's going to help a whole lot more. So that's going to be the second tool and the second step that we'll go over. Third step that I've learned is communication. So communication was the key for me to learn how to communicate with my child. So I call that communication strategies for an effective engagement. Okay, so that's going to be step 3. Step 4, for the fourth key point that I've learned is building up that trust with her so that she could trust me and having that emotional connection now. Okay, so that is the fourth step that I learned with helping my child with autism. And last but not least, my next step that I learned is to be understanding of your child, have empathy for your child, and embrace your child. So understanding, embrace, and have empathy for your child, that goes a long way with a child with autism from my experience, what I've learned. So we're going to get right into it, and we're going to go into some things that I've learned, and I'll explain it step by step. Okay, so under step 1, the first thing that I've learned is get her on a routine. So getting her on a routine and predictability, that played a key role in helping me with my child. The second thing I learned under the world, under their perspective, was unexpected routine. It caused her to be disruptive, or how I could say, it caused like anxiety. She would get flustered, upset whenever things was not in a certain way for her. So for me, again, step 1, main thing was routine and predictability, not much change. Okay, get things on a time schedule. So for me, getting her on a time schedule, that was the best thing. That kind of helped with her behavior, and hopefully that'll help you what I'm explaining, how I was able to know that. So say for instance, when it was breakfast time, she wants to eat her breakfast at a certain time. If I didn't have her breakfast done at a certain time, then that would disrupt her. That would disrupt her day or make her upset. Sometimes my child would even bite. I bought a little tool, like a little jewel tool, and also my team, who I work with for her medical, also gave me one. Like theirs was like a little jewel that she can hang from her neck. So whenever she bites, if I didn't have her breakfast and stuff done at a certain time, I would use that. That helped us out. And then I noticed, around about this time, to get her on a routine, she liked her breakfast, and I have to parade her breakfast. Sensory issues, a lot of times she don't like anything that's not parade. So parading her food, that helped out as well. And now my child eats after I parade her food, and I have everything done at a certain time. So that's to give you the example of routine, predictability. She's predicting that her food is going to be ready at this certain time. Okay, so we're going to get to step 2. So step 2 was creating that supportive environment. So I'm very, very supportive of her. I'm consistent in the routines. I set my clear expectations with her. A lot of things that we go over together. I just made sure she had that sense of security and that predictability. And that security, she knows that I'm there. I bought certain things that would help her. Say the blanket, one of my team that I kind of work with her autism, kind of said, "Hey, have you tried the a blanket, the heavy blanket?" So I tried like the heavy blanket. I got sensory toys. I kind of sat down with her and we just kind of went over that together to learn ways that she knows that I'm supportive of her, and I created that environment for her that she was comfortable with. Also, lights. She likes sensory lights. So I turned that on for her, and I have her heavy blankie, and I just let her just be in her world and relax. And she knows that mom is there. So that's step 2, you guys. Step 3, I just communicate, right? So I had to learn how to communicate with her. So what I did was learn some sign language. I was doing this for stop, but I learned this was for stop, I think, right? Sit down. I learned that with her. Now, love, I know that's a certain way, but me and her, we do that. We do this. She knows love. Whenever I want her to come to me, I have to hold my hand out. And so when I hold my hand out, she knows that means, okay, it's time to go. So for me, that was perfect for us to communicate. So whenever we get ready to go, or whenever I need her to come to me, I hold my hand out first, and I allowed her to touch my hand, and then she knows that was time for us to leave, or go, or she needed to come to me for whatever reason that we needed to take care of something. Okay, so that was step 3. So using clear and concise language. So for me, my language is the sign language. Learning the sign language to me to communicate effectively with my child. Okay, so that was the best thing that I learned to do, was just using signs, and we were able to communicate. And now I just use certain signs with her, and she understands very well. Okay, so that was the next step. And the building the emotional connection. To me, my baby didn't show like a lot of emotion, not smiling a lot. I just had to give her patience, consistency, unconditional positive regard, acknowledgement, and just validating those things. Whenever she does something, I reward her. I let her know how proud I am of her. I give her those signs, and just building that strong relationship. And doing that, it took a little time. I actively listen to her, like little things that she would do, little sounds that she would make. Her needs, we bonded over certain things. Also, just the security and belonging. So that was the way that I build emotional support with my child with autism. And hopefully some of this stuff is helping you guys. Also, understanding, empathy, that's the key ingredient. You just got to be patient. You got to have those patience with them. The development, effective communication strategies, building trust, also the emotional growth, every little step counted with us. All the way from just being introduced to her, for her to be comfortable with me, for us to understand each other, to communicate, so I would know what her needs was. And just getting those services in place was awesome. It was great to get that other additional information. So the community support also helped me with helping my child. And also just compassion and patience. That's what it took for me to get my child up into where she is right now. So it's just up and up from here. And my name is Cheryl. Again, hopefully this information that I shared with you guys, it'll help you to embrace and love, be patient, and understanding with your child with autism. Again, be patient, stability. Make sure that if you can get them on a routine, not much change. Sensory toys helped out a lot. Getting those kind of lights. She loved lights. One of my team gave me this app. I'll see if I could put that in the link below for you guys. She just likes to look at lights, and they just kind of go around and around. That kind of helps us out a lot, and it especially helps us out with bedtime. So the heavy blankie and turning those lights on for her, it helps out with bedtime. And again, hopefully what I've been able to share with you guys, it will help you to embrace, understand, and be patient with your child with autism. Take care. Bye. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share our video. And you know, our channel is all about love, family, fun, and healing. So until next time, bye.